Hi, and welcome back to the Save It for Parts channel. We're out here again at Sandland. Today we're going to take a look at some of the trails of Sandland. We're starting up here at the former Minnesota Zoo monorail. We're going to head down this side of the ridge. We're going to go down to the dig site, and then we'll see where we go from there. This is sort of the upper edge of Sandland alongside our neighboring cornfield. And then we've got our little road or trail along the top here. We need to cut some brush down. Now we have a branch on the trail here. One direction goes back towards the parking lot and JT's camper. And that's the way we usually drive the ATV if we're coming through the woods here. And then the main trail continues. We're kind of up along the top of the valley here. You'll notice the trail is kind of at an angle. It makes it a little complicated to drive the ATV with a loaded trailer, but it's not too bad if you're careful. You might notice a few old artifacts of the farming days. Back before Sandland was purchased for tunnel purposes, it was part of some farming and logging property. And there are a few bits and remnants around, like this old fence. Sometimes as we go through the woods, we see large tree stumps. All of this is second or third growth forest. It's not original old growth, because this was all logged back in the day when the farms came through. I'm recording this with my DJI Osmo Pocket, which I refurbished and fixed up. It doesn't 100% work, so this is a little bit of an experimental video. We'll see how well it stabilizes my walking around. We'll see how well it handles some slopes and inclines and uneven trails and bouncing around and whatnot. I'm hoping it's a little more durable than my other handheld camera. And it might be kind of boring to walk down all these trails in real time, so we may end up speeding up a lot of this video. We have a loop trail here, or road, and then a small clearing at the end, so you could drive the ATV around, or a few people have driven Jeeps and whatnot down here. And this is one of the possible camping areas at Sandland. There's a little fire pit in the center of the clearing. And then we're out at the edge of the ridge. Might be able to see the cornfield again through the trees there. And then we're at the property line, so that is someone else's property off in the distance there, past that old fence. Have a few of these benches set up at different little camping spots. These are from the Burger King that we got the playland from. And then we have another little side trail here. This is probably originally a deer trail. It's just been appropriated by humans. So up here, we've got a little lookout spot and memorial bench. That's another ongoing project. And that has included brushing out some of the trees here to get more of a view. And that's kind of in progress. It's not fully done yet, but this is going to be a nice little overlook once it's finished. So from the overlook, we've got a trail going pretty much directly down this steep hill. Takes a little bit of finding. We used to have some hand lines set up, but those have kind of fallen apart or been removed. Here's the trail. So this is what you might call an efficient trail, meaning it goes pretty much straight down. Not the most comfortable or safe to walk down, but it gets you to your destination very quickly. Sometimes more quickly than you intend. Here we have a mysterious doorway. Might come back to that someday. All right, we've made it down to the bottom of the hill by the little target range. And then we're coming up to the dig site at the bottom of the hill. And it's a little bit noisy because they're doing some work So we might skip through here and start up another trail. I've showed the Sandland road before. That's probably not all that interesting. It's just an old logging road going down the valley. Splitting off from the road, we have the trail up to the treehouse and the garden with one of Carl's nice little signs here. Here we've got our Burger King playland that we're working on installing. And then this is the upper field. Got our rain catchment system, a little screen porch, some trampolines, more Burger King stuff. And we've got this little orchard with some fruit trees. All right, continuing down from the orchard, we come to Carl's suspended treehouse, which is always a work in progress. And then we've got the start of this nice trail. This is actually one of the nicer trails at Sandland. And this comes down through a series of steps all the way to the bottom of the hill. This is one of those trails that's more fun to go down than up. And we have a few sections of steps that are slightly experimental. Got a nice little bench here in the middle of the woods. I've been calling this the bus stop. A directional sign. Most of this trail is Carl's doing. He's been putting a lot of time and energy into getting this set up, getting all the steps in place, and making this a nice, convenient way to go from the treehouse down to the dig site. Got some more stairs. We've got Kyle's dance floor here. And then the trail continues over towards the dig with one last set of steps down to the tunnel. All right, well, that's been a brief intro to some of Sandland's trail system. Little seen, at least on this channel, above ground section of Sandland. Usually I'm focusing on the underground, the tunnels that we're digging. And you can check out some of my other videos for those tunnel projects. I hope everyone has enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.